5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen at home. This is the 5th?
Yes, this is the
I got it
fifth
right
one.
this time, thank God. The 5th forecast of the Blackuweather report.
AKA the 5th mistake that you made.
The 5th mistake that you make in what, the past month?
Yeah.
We're good with this.
Well, yeah.
Subscribe for the consistent schedule.
And for the art.
And for the hot takes, I guess.
We say a lot of things.
Yeah, we say a lot of dumb shit, so I apologize in advance, but it's only going to get worse from here.
Yeah, and a lot of the stuff that we say gets edited out because, you know, we're trying to build something here.
Yeah, I'm not trying to, like... You know what? I'm not going to finish that. I'm Dom.
I'm Nana.
This week, we are going to be going over a large number of C tiers exclusively that happened this past weekend. The main headline one being Glitch 4. I almost say Glitch 2. But that's the headline one that we're going to start off with. That was the largest event of the weekend, 171 entrants in the new Xanadu venue. If you haven't been there or seen it on the stream, it is beautiful. I'm yet to see it in person, but I need to go.
It's at a racetrack.
Like, there's...
Like there are horses and there are like stables and poops everywhere.
Poops.
Yeah, I was gonna say poop smells, but you know, the smell comes from the poops. So yeah.
But it's a magnificent venue, perfect for an event like this. So they made perfect use of it. VGBC.
Like when I saw it, I was thinking like, why are they letting people play video games here?
Right? Like they signed up for this.
Have a whole dining hall.
It's got everything. Can't wait till they actually host like the equivalent of a pound there.
Yeah.
Because we're not Smash 4 isn't getting the pound. That's why we got Glitch. That's how Glitch is gonna continue. It's gonna be like the pound of Melee, the PM Showdown of PM, obviously, and Smash 4 gets Glitch. So this is the 4th one, like I said before. The first one, it seems like it was just yesterday, honestly. The first Glitch.
Oh. Yeah, that was.
And then all of a sudden we're here at 4. It's like when your kids growing up. It's like, oh wait, I thought you were 12. What do you mean you're 17? What do you mean you want the keys?
Keys for what? Who you taking out?
The house?
With what money?
Right.
You got a girlfriend, huh? I thought you were gay.
Alright. But yeah, this is Glitch 4. Logan, can you please read off the top 8 of Glitch 4 for us?
So for top 8 of Glitch, we got Tweak taking first place. And then we have Captain Zack taking second, losing to Rags and Tweak. We have Cosmos taking third, losing to Tweak and Captain Zack. 4th was Mistake, losing to Wadi and Captain Zack. 5th was Wadi, losing to Tweak and Captain Zack. Also 5th, Rags, Cosmos, losing to Cosmos and Mistake. 7th was Lima, losing to Tweak and Mistake. And also at 7th was Vinny, losing to Mistake and Captain Zack.
Can you scroll down a little bit more so we can see 9th? 9th was 6WX, Mr. E, Odyssey, and Jeb. So the guys that are placed immediately outside of the top 8. At this, actually I said Glitch was C tier, but I was wrong. It's a B tier. At this B tier. Pretty stacked bracket at the top end of it.
Yeah.
Final bracket in general was top 96, which was a lot of fucking people. But once we weeded all that out, got to like the top 32 or so, it's really started to get competitive.
Yeah.
So, oh man, there's so much I want to go over with Glitch specifically. Where are we even going to start? Grands or?
I guess.
Yeah. All right. So grand finals, we had the Phoenix 1/DMG finals. This I like seeing this grands because like Tweak and Zach are like the best of friends. So you know you're my boy, but
I gotta kill you.
Only one of us can win, right? That's how that goes. But yeah, Tweak Zach grand finals. That was Cloud Bayonetta, and not the Bayo Ditto like we saw at Battle for Vegas.
Or the Bayo Ditto that happened earlier in the bracket, but we'll get to that set later. But yeah, Tweak won Cloud.
Proving that he is still that Cloud Bayonetta dual main and not just a Bayonetta main at this point.
Yeah.
Said it on Twitter, I'm gonna go Cloud today, or at Glitch rather.
Also, there's no reason to solo main at this game whatsoever.
Yeah, if you play 2-3 characters at a high level, you're set. Like solo maining is
trap.
If you do it, I respect you, but if you don't do it, I still respect you all the same.
Because we're trying to win.
Exactly. It's so much easier just to. We got what 58 something like that characters in this game.
Yeah.
If you're not picking 2, 3, or 4.
Then what are you doing, bro?
Like we were talking about past metas for a little bit in the car ride, and 2016 meta Y'all remember that? When you had to play 3 or 4 characters to survive? If you saw Rosa, we all just picked MK. None of us felt any shame about it.
Like, what do I look like trying to learn that matchup?
Right, like, what you mean manage Luma? Why don't I just put my Metal Tim over there?
Right? Because, like, nobody played that character.
Uh-huh.
So it's just like, yeah, I'm not gonna get the chance to learn it. So why learn in bracket? I'm trying to win in advance. So I'm just trying to Whoa! That's the noise that she makes when she gets Star KO.
Oh, I did not pick that up at all.
Oh. And then you hear the Luma thing garble.
The pop, yeah.
Oh, like it makes a little sound, then it pops. Just like in Galaxy.
I didn't know that.
Did you play Super Mario Galaxy?
No.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they make noises.
Oh, that's disturbing.
And then they cheer, like because it was a Wii game. So like if you put the thing over the Luma, you could like hit it with star bits. And then there are the chubby grape Lumas that look like Grimace, and you could like feed them.
Okay, I remember feeding Lumas.
Yeah.
I remember that being a thing, but I didn't know they like.
Yeah, they
like cried.
Yeah, they're sentient beings. So.
Today I learned, but I didn't want to learn that at all.
Yeah.
All right. So 3-0 in Grands just to end up the tournament really quick. The more competitive sets happened before Grands, ironically enough. Winners finals was Tweak Cosmos. So Tweak's gonna punch his ticket into Grand Finals with another 3-0. Just, get your way in there, no problems whatsoever.
And he had to run Cosmos' fade after he beat him at, I can't remember what event it was,
Battle
but
for
like
Vegas.
All right.
Yeah.
Also housemates, so they get to feed off of each other, and then they have the extra nuance of like, okay, this is how I'm supposed to play the matchup.
Right.
But he's gonna do this, so I have to count for that. But he knows I'm gonna do that. He knows I'm gonna respond to that with this, so it becomes a mess.
Higher level thinking, yeah.
Like playing your friends or your training partners in bracket, it's a pain.
It's either always the most fun you're gonna have that tournament or the worst experience you're gonna have in any tournament. There's no in between. Because Tweak and Grands is actually just like basketballing, and every time they play, it ends up like that where it's like, all right, let's play Smash. Game 1 ends. All right, fuck it. Just
I'm killing you.
Just fair on stage. Like what? No, stop, please. That's not a real cloud combo that you're doing there. But I have 70 now.
I got.
So
And like again with what you were saying earlier, like playing your roommate sucks because like I remember. Right when False was like known for like just getting it download on all his friends, like when they played at CEO, 2016. I don't remember which part of bracket it was. It was probably like the first part of like
top 64.
Was it top 64? Or top 32?
It was top the first match, top 32 actually.
All right.
Because
after that,
False was supposed to play 0, but 0 lost to Prince Ramen. So False beat Prince Ramen.
Okay.
And he had to play Tweak.
And then he played Tweak, and then he got bootied by Anti right after.
Right.
So, and that was winners quarters. All right, so then round of 16. Like at this time, like Tweak was gaining like notoriety, and we already knew he was the best Cloud, and he was just destroying everybody. And this was not right. This wasn't around False's decline. Like, but it was in the beginning of like, all right, I'm trying to like pull back as a competitor. Like he could still play the game, but right then was when like his primary focus for going to events was like getting
clips for the brawl dog. Shout out to Smash 3, by the way. If you don't know what that is and you're watching this, you need to stop this and go look at the trailer
for Smash
3, because if you don't know anything about Smash 4's predecessor and the scene that basically built the one that you're a part of right now, then you need to go learn. Plus, it's a sick ass trailer.
Yeah,
he's mad gifted with the filmmaking shit. He graduated from Rutgers for it, so he better be, and he is. But go on, what you're saying?
But
CO
yeah,
2016?
like CO 2016, like False was just like, all right, he's getting good, but like he's trying to shift away from a competitor, and Tweak was just now ascending. Like he just put Hugo in the losers right before he played False, and this is when Hugo was like
he was smacking up everyone, dude.
Already got a set on Nairo. Evo was the next month, but
got some ally at that point too. I know he did stuff that summer before that tournament. It's hard
It's
to
not coming
remember
to
because
me.
it was
Yeah,
all such
it
a
was- it
long
was a
time
while
ago.
ago.
And it was still in that part of Smash 4 where we didn't document everything yet.
Yeah.
Like the PGR was newly minted, so it was still just like a mess.
Yeah.
But that's all we had for like hardcore documenting everything that was happening, even locals, because they counted for the first one.
Oh.
Bad mistake, by the way. We're never doing that again.
Ever.
Don't ask. I don't care how many people at your local.
Had too many hometown heroes on there.
But we were at the point where not everything was just like out in the open, so people would do things and it would still go under the radar. Like M2K and Hugo played like 3 times, and M2K's positive.
I didn't know that.
Exactly. It was a part of Smash 4 where things happened, but you didn't know unless you looked for it.
Oh.
That's the point I'm trying to get across.
So either way,
So at this point, we knew Tweak was
pretty much slated to win.
yeah.
But because my man pretty much was crafted at the loft, and when you play with False, if he learns how you play, you're not beating him.
Right. He's very positive against his friends.
So,
if False and Mr. R played in bracket tomorrow, False would probably win. You could side bet on it.
So False, he gave severe hands to Tweak. Like, people were not expecting that.
Yeah, like that set was like quick, and we were expecting competitive,
Yeah.
but we got like a drive-through.
Oh, that's drive by.
You drive by.
Yeah.
And moving on. I'm so mad you heard drive-through.
Yeah, I
It said-
literally heard drive through and I thought about you going to like McDonald's and you're at the window getting your food and you just shoot up the place because they forgot your ketchup packet.
like you really just went full left field.
Short tangent. So,
Yeah.
just to let you know, in Grand Rapids, Michigan, you could look this up.
Uh-huh.
Some lady went to, I'm pretty sure it was McDonald's.
Of course.
She went there because they went so many times, or like they gave them like a coupon for like a free burger or something.
Right.
The next time they went. So she's hanging out with her friends. It's like, hey, I got the next meal coming towards you. Let's go to the place. And she ordered bacon on her sandwich. She got her sandwich. There was no bacon on there. Keep in mind, the woman who's about to commit this crime, she was in the passenger seat. She pulled out a gun and started shooting inside the window.
Okay.
Anyway, back to it. Yeah. So, False is really good.
Yep.
He'll download you. But Tweak is long grown since that point.
Right. And Tweak, because he's like best friends with False, like remember they're still like a static team when False chooses to be active for the certain months of the year. And they're a very damn good team when they do that. He just picked up the habit.
Yeah.
So this is what it means to really have to date on your friends. We play literally every day. We're a part of each other's lives. I'm gonna pick something up because when you like meet people and like grow your social links with them, you take parts of them, and that's something that he took from False. I'm playing against my housemate, so I have to murder him.
Yep.
And he
Looking
did
like
just
Mega
that.
Man out here. Got the whole copy ability.
Yep. Yeah, you got. I don't even know where the text goes, so I'm gonna stop right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tweak had to beat Cosmos handily to much his ticket to grand finals, and Cosmos got sent to losers bracket where he had to play
Captain Zach.
Captain Zach, and that was a very close set. That was game 5. Was it last hit? Did you watch?
I didn't watch.
I didn't watch. Well, I know
that tournament was running too long.
Yeah.
Like as soon as
Shit.
Zamir got knocked out, I stopped caring. Honestly.
Super long tournament, yeah. But I expect that to be a close set just because Cosmos is like the bane of the killer. Like he is so good against that character.
It's not even funny. Right before that, in loser semis, we had Zach versus Mistake.
Yep, there we go. Zach mistake, and that was another game 5 set. That could have gone either way, just because I remember you specifically pointing out that the Bayonetta tree, like when they play each other, it doesn't make sense. Like they can all just kind of beat each other.
Yeah.
Like JK's beating Salem, Salem's beating Mistake, Mistake's beating Salem, Tweak is beating Zach. Like, have Zach and QB ever played? Because they've been at the same tournaments before.
Yeah, I don't think they've ever played.
I was looking at Genesis 4 brackets. QB and Salem have played, and Salem won that. Like
3-0 or 3-1.
it was 2-0, I think. I
Oh.
want to say 2-0. I can't remember.
Yeah, I need to look back at the Civil War bracket because that will be the only time that those two would get to play. Outside of
Zach and QB.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, like the Bayonetta tree is like they will just beat each other,
Mm-hmm.
and there's no like oh, he's a better Bayonetta, so he should win this, right? Wrong.
Like, nope.
Whoever's playing better at that exact moment, not even on that day.
That just right there. Oh, I gotta fight another Humber Witch. Ooh.
And I think we're gonna see another example of that when we get farther back into bracket. But yeah, Zach beat Mistake, ended his run at 4th place. It's a very impressive run, actually.
Yeah.
Like, this is a more impressive Mistake run than we've seen in a good bit of time. Not to say that he's been like slacking off or anything, but
yeah,
because
he's finally performing like he used to.
Yeah, back in summer 2017 when we were all like deathly afraid of him coming up, because he started coming up right when Zach calmed down and Salem came to form, and that's like the beginning of the end for a lot of people. Like, oh no, now we're in the witch trials. It's 1681. We're all living in Salem, Massachusetts. It's a bad time. Where are my pitchforks at? But after the summer ended, he had to go to school. Obviously, he couldn't travel as much. And when he came back for the couple events at the end of last year, the beginning of this year, he seemed like
not unconfident. Like, not even that he got worse, but just like he was not confident in his play. And it was just like, bro, literally just did what you did then.
So I just think he had to like get back into playing form so he could like return to that. And he has, because this is the mistake that we're used to seeing.
And also all the haters.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's a child, and he gets affected by that.
Definitely got to him a good bit.
And then, like, he would even go the SS and sets where, like, he could easily go bail. Still watch people.
Yep.
And people still be like, oh, he's carried. And I'm like, he became number 2 in Ontario.
But, like, that's literally not how the term carried works at all, you dumb children.
Yeah. This community has a lot of them.
Yeah. You know who you are. But probably not, because
they're dumb.
Children. Yeah, exactly.
You can't be talking about me.
So, Zach, to get there, beat Wadi in losers quarters 3-1. And that was a mix of Mewtwo and Rob on his end. But Mewtwo, Rob, Nintendo peripheral, cat.
Nintendo cat.
Bayonetta doesn't discriminate. So
they all dying.
Yeah, exactly. And then on the other side of quarters, we had Mistaken Rags. Talk about Rags for a little bit.
All right, so Rags, if you didn't know, he's a solo Meta Knight from Virginia. He's number 3 in the DMV, and he's probably the best solo Meta Knight player.
Yep.
Because when this man hits you, you are dying.
Yep.
No resets, no drop combos, nothing. Because the combos that he doesn't go for any of the crazy locks or whatever. He's just like...
But he can still do them.
He still does them.
Asterisk. He doesn't go for them. Asterisk. I can still do them.
But he can still do them. But, like... He's not trying to style on you. He's just trying to kill you.
Yeah, right. Like there's no style or substance in murder, and he knows that.
Like a stock loss is a stock loss.
I'm saying.
So yeah, he kind of cut a bloody swath through the bracket. Logan, can you go up and let's look at his bracket?
Yeah,
run?
actually, we're gonna cut looking through losers top 8 or top 8 in general and just look at Rags' run because he was kind of like slapping people up.
He was slicing. So he fought. Who cares?
GJ.
Beat Ralphie, which is the set we're currently watching right now. He beat Ralphie 2-1. Beat Black Yoshi 3-0 because everybody in the South knows how to fight Bayo.
And DeBuzz dropped from bracket notably, so that would have been DeBuzz versus Rags if everything happened the same way.
And he
barring
probably
DeBuzz.
still would.
And he would have scared the shit out of DeBuzz, honestly.
We would have seen that Alamar.
Yeah, for sure.
Because if he picked Bayo, that Bayo would have died as well.
Yeah, that Bayo was not even a thought.
So.
And then moving on.
Beats Captain Zach 3-1. Like if you watch that set, he kind of put his foot on his neck.
Yeah, he kind of didn't let Zach dance, like physically, in or out of the game, honestly.
And he finally falls in winter semis to Cosmos. But like even then, even though he lost 3-0, if you watch that set, it wasn't like Cosmos just like wholly outplaying Rags. It was just Rags' death touches not working. Or him either falling out or him just slightly overextending for a death touch. And then Cosmos being like, oh, you're open. Stab. Got him. So yeah, that every game in that set could have gone completely differently.
Right.
So don't sleep.
Yeah, don't sleep on that kid.
Like, he didn't get 17th out of, what, 800 people?
Something ridiculous at Frostbite.
At Frostbite.
Beating Ned.
And he beat somebody else there that we didn't think he was supposed to beat. But y'all can look at the brackets for that. But he fell to James because, you know, James is broke when he decides to be.
When his hands work.
And he plays against that character too often and loses to it.
Right. But yeah, that kid Rags is another player that like makes me scream degenerate.
Cause like
when I look at Smash 4 gameplay, because Smash 4 is a game that's not built like the others
at all.
And we can say that as many times as we want to, but we all know what you all know what we're trying to say here. Like the things that you need to succeed in Smash 4 are nowhere near the same things that you need to succeed in the other games. Like you can succeed in Smash 4 doing something radically different than in every other game, and Rags is a good testament to that, because he's not out here to outthink you. He's not here to play the neutral with you for 2 minutes just to get his opening. He's like, all right, you moved to that pixel, I can do this thing from this pixel, and you will die if we touch, right?
Like,
and his entire game plan, he's like Conga.
Yeah.
Conga is only working to get that grab.
Yeah.
He's not working to do anything else. He's looking at his percent windows, and that's it.
Like,
Rags is looking for his percent windows and his dash like openings, and once he gets that, goodbye.
Yep,
it's over.
Gone. Like, my man really is trying to play MK as the functions of I can kill you here, and like he plays pretty much most of the matchups the same. It's not like, oh, I gotta do this against Bay, or oh, I gotta do this against Sonic. He's like, I gotta hit you, bro.
Yeah, like you can all get dash attack. Like, it doesn't, like we don't discriminate in this house.
2018, that's on banned. But yeah, that MK's nice.
Yeah, it's mad nice. So the fact that he got this far just validates how nice that we thought the MK was after Frostbite.
Because, there are certain other players at Frostbite that got, like, high placings. And it's just like, how'd you get there? And it's like, oh, the bracket. And you can say the same for, like, a bunch of other people.
Right.
But Rags is not one of those people. We watch him play and it's just like, oh, how'd he get this? Oh, because he killed me.
Yeah, I got murdered. I don't know what to tell you. But all the work that he did not go to waste, because he got a clean 5th place. Could have got 4th even.
Yeah.
Because that set with Mistake was super close. And then now we move into losers top 8. First side of that, or the upper side of losers top 8, we had Lima Mistake, and we go back to the Bayonetta tree.
Oh, right.
They can all just beat each other, and I think Lima knew that because we didn't see a single Bayonetta from him in that set. They started off ZSS Bayonetta.
Yes, ZSS. Was it ZSS Bay or ZSS Peach?
Oh, that's his.
It
was ZSS
secondaries. Yeah. Oh, it tells you.
Yeah, it was all Peach on the side of Lima.
Yeah.
And then Mistake started off game 1 with ZSS, and then went to Bayonetta after the ZSS law game 1. Lima secondary, nice question mark. I don't know.
See, did you watch that set?
Yes.
So from what
Don't worry about it.
So from what I saw from that set, so if these little kids especially, if they play their friends in brackets, it's just like, oh, let's dick around.
Right.
So like actually I've never watched like a full set of Lima play, just like bits of it. But from what I do see, it's just like, all right, this is just like, he's obviously number 1 in the state, so he can just dick around in his locals. And I wasn't sure if it was actually like a tournament a tournament Peach, or just like this is the flavor of the week. And game 1, you could tell they were just dicking around.
Right.
But the rest of the set, it was like, all right, yeah, he's gonna lose for free. And then he kept taking games. It's just like, yeah. Until I see that Peach against other players.
Not saying anything.
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, good call. But yeah, that set was game 5. Still don't know how.
Yeah,
honestly, that set was like a fever dream for all the people watching it.
Yeah, that set was the equivalent of like when Mr. R and Larry played Link and Falco at G3 to get to qualify top 8.
That one hand warmer that didn't count.
Yep.
That was the hypest hand warmer in any Smash.
They were scrapping.
That shit looked real. Like the casters and TOs all thought, wait, whoa, game 1 goes to Mr. R's Link, and then they like quit out before the game ended. So it's
whack.
It doesn't count.
That was the highest level Falco.
We were just waiting for the stream to get ready. Little didn't know the stream was ready, and
we were ready.
They were watching. Like Link players were happy.
Yep.
Falco players were elated, and then they were all.
And that's the highest level Falco we're ever gonna see.
Or Link. Oh no, I lied. we've seen higher level Link, but like at that point we had seen nothing of Link.
Yeah.
So it was like, wait, whoa, mid tier. Little do y'all know, Link is actually mid tier.
Yeah, the people keep saying he's low, and I'm like, he hits too hard. He hits way too hard to be mid.
Your IQ's too low.
And
It's
like
kinda
after T got third at the hardest Smash 4 tournament that we will ever have.
Right.
That's like, all right, that's not you cannot get that far of a bad character.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you don't see that play replicated with all the other, or that placing replicated with all of the other low tiers.
Like very few like potential characters, the people that the characters rather that people like to point to, like, oh, they can do this. With the right bracket, this can happen. In theory, this matchup goes this way. None of them have like have stark evidence like that.
Yeah.
Like Link got third at Civil War.
Like we saw the practical application.
Exactly.
Like, and
it's not like he got whole upset bracket third. He was beating people.
Mm-hmm.
Beating the shit out of people.
We have to do like a retrospective. If we have like a dry week and we already have the release date for Smash 5, we gotta do a retrospective. And we're gonna have to do like a bunch because we have too many tournaments.
I'm super down for that.
And then we have tournaments that just got like lost in like the
bowels of
freaking
time.
Ethers.
Mhm.
I was gonna say the abyss, but because we're the same person. But anyway, like freaking final battle, the tournament, the one baby major that Nairo could have won during 2015.
The one where we learned that ZSS is real.
Freaking, what happened? Zero got DQ'd in the losers because he was playing friendlies, and the TO was like, stop playing friendlies, and he was like, shut up. This was still when Zero could play the game because it was still a game, not his career.
It was still like mad fun to him.
So,
and this was at a point where nobody knew as much as him.
At all.
We didn't have data miners, the commentators didn't know what was going on, but Zero knew everything.
Zero knew everything.
People, you weren't taking stocks off Zero.
He had attack stick a good year before anybody else did. Or at least a good 6 months.
As soon as attack stick was an option, he took it.
He took it. He was like, wait, my horizontal John is messed up. Because if you look at the Apex VODs, and you know a lot of players that are known for like their movement and just like precision, like freaking Corey, he played with Smash Stick. He played Smash Stick Sheik.
A lot of people playing Smash Stick Sheik. They didn't know.
They didn't know. Zero knew.
I like the record to show I was playing attack stick at Apex 2015. Because I was one of those people that was ahead of the meta. But we definitely got to save that for later, like that whole conversation. But we're still at the last set of Glitch Force top 8 here. Captain Zack and Vinny. Yeah. All the Sheik players wanted Vinny to win the set, but we all know how that shit works now in 2018.
You gotta play two on point at a level that most humans don't reach anymore.
Especially when they get to top 8, because that's like just a lot of stamina to get there.
Mm-hmm. Like freaking, what was the last high profile Sheik Bale matchup? Mr. R and Lima. Mr. R lost that game 5.
We're not counting Salem Kool-Aid. Actually, no, we're not gonna count that because of something we talk about later on.
Yeah.
So,
Dang, Logan, can you see the time?
When did Mr. R Lima play?
They played, I don't remember, but it was recent.
Okay.
All right, 35 minutes in. It's not bad.
That's not terrible. We could do much worse.
Yeah. But yeah, Vinny, like, he tried to do the thing, but it's just like, it's Bale.
Yeah.
And this is a top X Bale because they all switch spots.
Like, yeah, like
on the week.
Like no character switches best character rep as often as Bayonetta does, and that's just a testament to how much the character's meta is advancing, how strong the character is as a whole.
Because it used to be that, like, indisputably, Sam was the best Bale, and if you argued it, you were dumb.
Like, just a year ago, best Bayonetta was 1-2, Salem Zack. If you say any other name, you're wrong.
And the mistake was like, hello, or hey guys, as
the Twitch emote, yeah.
Is that Mindy?
Mindy Kaling? Don't know.
Oh,
I think it's actually someone that streams on Twitch.
Either way,
I don't know who it is. It's based off of.
Either way, it was 1 and 2, Salem Zack,
and then 3 through whatever was the hard part.
Yeah.
But now every part of it is the hard part.
Yeah, because Tweet came out with his Bale, and like we saw at Battle for Vegas, what he did to his crewmate / teammate, I've never seen Bale play like that.
I've also never seen Bayonettas concede to another Bayonetta player as much as they do to Tweak. Like, they will go out of their way to say Tweak is a good-ass Bale, right? But if there's ever any other good Bales, like, yeah, but they're not as good as me or JK or QB or Pink Fresh is mad nice, but y'all sleep. But, like, nobody, up to this point, nobody has ever been like, yeah, Tweak. And there's no discussion about it. Like, he's super good.
Goes to show you that South Jersey's broken.
Dude, dude, if you come from the Cinnaminson, Burlington area, I got good news for you. Pick up a controller.
Yeah, just pick up a controller. You're gonna be a top player.
And if you're not, I'm sorry.
Yeah, straight up. Sorry. Sucks to suck. Like,
disclaimer: not everyone could be a top player.
like, shout outs to like all those kids from GT. Shout outs to M2K. Shout outs to your boy Gavin Dempsey, no relation to Jack. Shout outs to who else came from South Jersey?
No, there's at least one more.
Salem.
Yes, Salim Akil Young, coming from Atlantic City.
There was nobody there playing with him locally.
Right.
That's
like,
a Wi-Fi.
When Bayonetta came out, he didn't have locals to attend, so he drove the hour and a half to Philly to lose to Gons and Vex. And look at him now, top 5.
And signed by Liquid. The first Smash 4 player to be signed by Liquid since Nairo.
Yep. And we all know the formula now. You have to be the second best player in the game at the time to be signed by Liquid.
Yep. Or you have to... Yeah, because for Melee, the only people on Liquid were all vetted by the doc, and they created the competitive scene, or your Hungry Box, who was part of the merger with Curse.
Yeah, but we're not... Addendum, you know? Shouts to Team Curse, by the way. That takes me back. Curse chilling, playing PM Wolf, Energems. This podcast is full of throwbacks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but bro,
not just this forecast too, just like all of them.
Yeah, it's just the lore is rich, as the kids say.
I don't think kids say the word lore.
Oh yeah, because kids don't read.
Yeah.
The lore is rich, as I say, because
Juice. We have Juice here. Define lore. Exactly.
All right.
Couldn't even understand the word. Shit was wild.
But yeah. Crap. Oh yeah, we were talking about how there's so many good bales, and in South Jersey is full of talent.
Right.
So is Philadelphia. Don't sleep. The best Street Fighter player in 2017 was from North Philadelphia. A young black by the name of Victor Woodley. And then we have this black over here from Western Philadelphia. Juice.
Who got 13th at this tournament. We're not going to mention 13th because it's a B tier, so we don't need to really talk about 13th. But
he
your
did
boy.
the thing.
Your boy.
He lost to Tweak and 6WX. Those are 2 top 20 players. So, like, those aren't bad losses.
It's a good run.
I know people like to say there's no such thing as a good loss. Those people
are acceptable losses.
Those people don't get good wins. So don't listen to them. There's some losses where it's just like, you got it next time.
Yeah, don't let anyone downplay your shit. Yeah, 13th, mad good. Kid's going to be number 1 in Pennsylvania. You can say, you know, West with that road in, but like you can see
that next game's coming out soon.
You can see West get smacked up every Friday night at 7 p.m. on twitch.tv/bros_calamity by that child right there.
We're gonna show him later.
Yeah, but enough shilling. Vinny Zach 3-1. Sheik Bayonetta mad good. Zach mad good against Sheik. Let me give him some credit real quick. Beat Mr. R. Kind of put Kameme in Tsukiyomi.
Oh, that too.
At Civil War. Kameme really thought he outplayed him that game too, and then he was just dead. Like, he violently died.
Did he play? No, I'm thinking of Earth, who was like, oh, let me pick Dark Pick. Oh, let me pick Corrin. It's just like, sorry?
Yeah, none of those characters work. Oh, no, Dark Pick got a game. Which is the highest level like gameplay you're ever going to see from Dark Pit specifically.
That character doesn't function. I'm not even going to say he sucks. He's just not like dumb like everyone else is. But yeah, that was pretty much top 8 in a nutshell. Quick shout out to Vinny getting 7th, because Vinny always like shows up places and does well. Like, he always swears he's out. Something like brings him back in, then he beats somebody. Like, he beat Leo and Fallen last year. Bro, as soon as he like unannounced his retirement. He put hands on Leo.
Like, he was mad still.
Was that DreamHack Atlanta? Yeah. All right, because Leo got 17, and then because the order was Leo versus
Ally.
0, or was it Ally?
It was one of the two. I think it was like Leo 17th, Ally 13th, 0 9th. Like that.
Yeah.
That's
all the
stupid.
Hispanics had to take each other out.
That's stupid.
That was. No one told him to lose that early. At the end of the day, it's just like, don't lose. Honestly,
that's all it is.
But that's top 8.
Top 8. Shout out to everyone that got top 8. Got the upsets. Shout out to everyone that got 9th. Odyssey again is out here. 9th place at a beat.
He better be ranked in New York. I'm tired of him disrespecting these youth.
Like I'm saying, like, kid is nice.
That's the best Fox in Tri-State.
Like 9th place is good company this tournament with 6WX, Mystery, and Jeb, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, Jeb kind of finessed his way there.
Let's talk about Jeb for like just a tiny bit. Who did he beat? Oh, he beat Wes.
Oh, he beat Locust.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, in a best of 5? Oh, so he had all those chances to make it back.
Jeb. Yeah.
3-1. And I'm not trying to hear nothing. It's like, oh, Ryu Bale. It's just like, how many Bales does he fight on a regular basis?
Exactly.
He has his own Bale. He teamed with Bale at that tournament.
You right?
And then lost in New York.
Okay. Man, who else am I gonna shout out real quick?
Oh, Jeb beat West?
Yeah.
My man looking like he trying to get ranked.
I mean, it's time. The event is ranked. Like, I got to do something.
He said, my brother ain't the only person out here on the sticks DJing.
I keep forgetting Wadi and Jeb are related. And they both have, like, 4-letter, like, weird stylized names.
Yep.
So it's like playing a DLC character.
Did you see?
Oh, they really are brothers, huh?
Did you see the letter that he wrote to the community?
Who, Jeb?
Yeah.
I remember, like, seeing it. But
It was super long.
I don't remember, like, reading it all.
You could just tell from the way he wrote about the people on there is that he actually feels like, you can tell by the way he talks to the community is that like he holds them in high esteem. He's a nice guy. And
yeah, he's very nice.
I keep forgetting that like, so everybody who's listening to the podcast, I'm from Philly.
Right.
Dom's from South Jersey. We're a part of the tri-state region as a whole. And like our region, we kind of get at each other.
Yeah, for free. Like, it's fun.
It's like, yeah. Like, it's not out of, like, any, like, mean-spiritedness. That's just, like, the culture of the area of the United States that we live in.
Yeah, and it, ironically enough, brings us all together, but in a weird kind of way.
Yeah. So, whenever I see that people are just nice to each other and can just play the game as it is, it's just like, huh?
What you mean?
Y'all actually friends with each other? That's
I
crazy.
don't know what that shit is.
I give him spell friend.
What you mean he's on the PR? Don't give him any credit.
You mean fiend?
He's like physically on the PR. Yeah, don't say he might not be
Man,
nice.
man,
Like,
he's
have you
trash.
seen him play?
He's whack.
Oh, my shit could get him.
Sister.
But that's just how it is. So when you like see people like acting like civil towards each other, it's like,
It's
oh,
just like, oh.
let me fix my face before I offend someone.
So yeah, like even though like throughout a good amount of the lifetime of Smash 4, like on the grand scale of things, Jem might not have been the strongest player, but he was still a good player at his house. He was still a good player in his region, and he's still a nice person, which is the most important thing at the end of the day, because this is the Smash Bros. Community. Like whatever happens inside of bracket, keep it there. Like after that, we're all we got.
All right.
So when I saw that letter and him write out to everybody, I was just like, oh man, like,
That's sweet.
that's
good shit.
That's a good human.
Yeah.
We don't have enough of those these days.
We also don't have enough time to talk about Glitch by itself. Like,
Yeah,
we've been on this
talking.
for a hot minute.
Yeah, bro.
But we need to get the ball rolling. So that's gonna wrap up Glitch for just now. Real quick shout out to everyone else that plays outside of the top 8 but like attended and did decently well. Ralphie from New York getting 13th. Talking all that shit, backed it up a good bit.
Yeah, a good bit.
The Elder Rags hurts a little bit for his own, but
Yeah.
like Rags just had to fucking do the thing.
Yeah,
so
he was on Ritalin, so he couldn't help
like
it.
it's an acceptable loss nonetheless. He still did try to stay pretty good.
We got-
Juice, obviously we mentioned him earlier. That's going to be number 1 in not just Philadelphia, but all of Pennsylvania by the
Yep.
time Smash 4 is over.
That kid's too
13th.
good.
Solo ZSS. If he says anything about Corrin, just don't listen to
Yeah,
him.
don't mind him. He's just drunk.
No, that Corrin bad, nigga.
Psych.
Psych. That's a whole mess. Anyway.
So then we got
Shouts to everyone else stopping the Ryus from prospering because
Yeah.
that character doesn't deserve to prosper.
at all.
I need to stop saying shit like that before
Nah,
before
absolutely.
I like manifest the dark energy.
Speaking of Ryu, I didn't even know Dark Shad was there.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like Locust got 13th, Darkshot got 17th because Ryu is a menace that deserves to be put down.
Yeah.
Who else went? Mekko's getting 17th. We don't see a whole lot of him in singles, but top 8 in dubs. I think he got 4th. Can't remember what place he got in dubs, but he did mad good in dubs because that's a doubles god.
But in singles, he got smacked by Zamir,
Yeah, but
aka Juice, because, you know, that's a top 4 ZSS.
Beat
Don't let anybody
Nairo,
tell
lost
you
to Juice.
otherwise.
That shit was crazy.
I thought you. And that's top 24 because if you didn't place higher than that, you don't deserve.
I'm only gonna talk about crits because I know him personally. He got 25th. Solo
Didn't you
Lucas.
cast one of his matches?
Yeah, he almost beat the shit out of Exax at G5.
Yeah, I was watching that, and I was like, oh. Wait, did he play at Mega Man?
No, he played out Lucas.
Okay. Fox versus the PK Kids is annoying.
Yeah.
But we've talked long enough. We
Next.
have 3 other tournaments to talk about.
Yeah, 4 actually. Yeah, we
4?
got, but they weren't as big as this one. So.
All right, so we'll get through this pretty swiftly.
So, I guess this is technically chronologically speaking because they were running at the same time,
Yeah.
just in different parts of the country.
Yeah.
We had Immortal Tech up in New York State.
Albany, the capital for all you kids who didn't know, which is all of you listening, because I know you don't know your state
Yeah, because
capitals.
New York City is not the capital of New York. there are places in New York outside of New York City.
Like Rochester and Syracuse
Why'd you say it like that?
and Poughkeepsie.
Is that how people talk out there? Is that why-
Newburgh.
okay, moving on. Another like pretty top-heavy event. The top 3 was Mars, Light, Salem, as you would expect after you look at the registration list.
But number 4 though.
Oh yeah, read off the top 8 for Immortal Tech actually, because you might hear a name you're not used to.
We got some killers.
Okay, so first place, obviously we got Mars. Second place, we have Light from Connecticut. Third, we got Salem. And then 4, we have SDX, the Mewtwo. 5th, we have Kool-Aid and Pug West. And 7th, we have Fwed and Glare.
All right, so first we're gonna go over Fwed because that's quicker. Fwed is a Canadian fox. I cannot remember the province because I'm fraudulent.
Wait, it will say it. Hey, he's from Quebec.
Oh, thank God.
QC.
He's
Oh.
from Quebec.
Oh.
I know he's a Wi-Fi warrior, so I don't see him much. But the fox is mad nice. Like he played Ally at some point last year, and that set went to last hit, last game.
Fox beats Mario.
Best of 5. Like
Fox beats Mario.
the kid is nice.
And speaking of Fox beating Mario, Fwed beat Dark Wizard earlier that day. Yeah, matter of fact, Logan, let's get to the bracket. Fwed, all right, Fwed lost to SDX, number 1 in Buffalo. That's the top 3 Mewtwo. That Mewtwo's nice. Look at what he did to Kool-Aid at winners semis.
The way he did to Gonza Collision.
Oh no, you're right there. Not Rosa. He beat Arch.
Palutena.
Palutena beat Dark Wizzy game 5 because Mario loses to Fox. And then lost to Pug West because that's literally a Foxhound.
Yeah. When Pug West has a fox off stage, his eyes start glowing.
Yeah,
They don't come back.
That stock is gone.
The Pug West with the fox off stage specifically is a top 5 Marth. Top 2 Marth bucket.
I guess we should just start with top 8 and go down.
Yeah, because this was a smaller event, so top 8 is like the only like part that like materialized
Matters, yeah.
something.
All right, so Grands was Mars versus Light. Mars won 3-0 because he said you're not actually number 1 in these 6 states of ours.
Right.
So let me get that spot back real quick. And then winners finals was Mars versus Salem, and you already knows how it goes. Mars is like so positive on Salem, it's actually disgusting.
He's one of the most surprising players to be this positive on Salem.
Because like when you watch Nairo and Salem plays, like Nairo has to dig deep
Yeah.
just to win those sets.
But that's just the like how playstyles work out. He goes up against Mars, and Mars is like a more conventional ZSS, and I guess that works. Even if you don't like think it would work, like staying by the book is the wave sometimes.
Yeah.
And Mars is definitely the type of player that like plays the game not correctly, but like it's more of a science than Nairo. Nairo will just like throw shit into the beaker and see if it explodes.
Just like, oh, and most of the times it explodes in your face.
Exactly. Like, he wears the goggles. He's fine.
But yeah, so I guess going to losers finals, we got Light versus Salem, and like I forgot the last time they played, but Salem won, not convincingly, but like he won. But Light was like, wait, Fox can beat any character in the roster. Gave him that work.
Yep, 3-1.
And then in losers semis, he beats SDX 3-1. I remember game 1, SDX kind of dunked his life away. But then after that, Light was just like, wait, Fox.
Light got angry.
Yeah.
And when Light gets angry, he doesn't like the mad gameplay doesn't come out. The dickhead gameplay comes out.
Yeah, like his hair, like it doesn't start glowing or turns yellow. It just starts growing more unwieldy.
Yeah. Like it starts spiking out even more than usual.
And it's just like, bro, this is looking like a kudzu plant. Like we can't handle it. Go Google that because I know you don't know what that is. But yeah, let's see. And then for losers quarters, top half we have SDX versus Kool-Aid. SDX 3-0ing him because the only Mewtwo that they have in all of New England is Aerial Ace, and that man plays Marth now. And that kid's all right. But SDX, like I said before, that's the top 3 Mewtwo.
That kid is crazy. If he gets to the point where he travels more, someone's gonna get the fucking hands.
Yeah. And then on the other half was Light versus Pug West, which won the game 5 because like even though like again like Light is like a top 30 player, Pug West again put him against a fox,
and he's just out here.
he's gonna start carving that fox like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Mm-hmm.
How big you want your cut?
All of it.
All right, bet.
Yeah, Pug West knows how to fight some fucking foxes. And even though we haven't like seen Pug West in like a hot minute, don't really know what the reasoning is. But after he got ranked, and what was that? PGRV 2, 3?
I want to say 2.
I want to say it was 2 or 3. One of the two. It was definitely 2, actually. He just kind of like declined in attendance and by proxy results. But he's still out here,
Yeah.
doing good things locally.
Cutting.
So, there he is.
And the other half of Losers Ace, because we already said Fwed and Pug was
A 3-0 for 7th place.
yeah. SDX versus Glare, and that's Mewtwo versus Bale, where when anybody would tell you, oh yeah, Mewtwo dies for free because he gets hit, he dies, but we've already seen on paper on practice,
Right.
several Mewtwo's kind of just put the witch away.
Yeah. All I have to do is not get hit. If I lose the matchup by getting hit, guess what I'm not finna do here?
Get hit.
Exactly.
Shouts to Glare to get in top 8 though. That kid has been making progress.
Mm-hmm.
Originally started out as a DK, whatever, because you can't solo main DK unless you're Kanka.
Yep.
But decided on Bayo, and now he's making progress.
Oh, Salem got his run back on Kool-Aid
Mhm,
in like the
3-0.
hardest fashion
Yeah,
possible.
he said, "Yeah, you beat me at Collision, but now I'm in your home.
Yep.
I'm about to eat up your food, drink up all the orange juice, and put it back in.
Oh.
Top barely on.
Anyway.
Cool. And then the rest of winners quarters was Dark Wizzy versus Kool-Aid. And when I was watching, quick tangent.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Hazmat. He was streaming earlier this week the stock exchange, where like his podcast is a localized version of ours, where he just talks about like the scene in New England, and because they have 6 states, he has a lot more content to work with.
Yeah, that shit is cool.
So he just goes over like player progression, like, you know, the head-to-heads of certain players, like whether they've done better this week or like they perform like crap this week. Like he just goes over everything, and because he streams it, like he has interaction. But yeah, he was talking about Immortal Tech earlier, and because it's his scene, he's able to put a lot of context behind the stuff that was like happened here. Like he said, like for a minute, Dark Wizzy had Kool-Aid's number, but Kool-Aid was like, "Hold up, I just beat like Salem like last month.
Right, like
Come over here."
I gotta be mad nice.
And then we have Mars versus SDX. SDX kind of got that work, but it's all right. Like everybody catches work at some point in this game, or at several points in this game. And the last match of winners quarters was Light versus Glare, which Light won 3-1. And yeah, we gotta talk about the rest. Not really.
Not really, no.
So yeah, that was that turn. We were gonna talk more about it, but you know, glitch happened, and like, you know, we go on a lot of tangents on this podcast. But it's our podcast, so
Yeah,
we're gonna do
whatever
what we
the
want.
fuck we want. Yeah, but then Immortal Tech didn't really have like a whole lot going for it after the top 8, really, just because
Yeah.
it was a smaller event.
Yeah, because it was in Capital Region, and like,
The only things you're gonna get there are like the local people.
yeah, and even then, not even all the local people were there. Like San wasn't there, but he's too busy being like intelligent. K Goggles, I don't even know what he's doing. Pika probably stopped playing this game.
Yeah.
Like last thing I heard of him was him beating Mr. E at Gommel 2 years ago.
A lost relic. All of them. Yeah.
And yeah, the rest of the sets were like, they went how you expected it to go.
Yeah. So now we're going to actually move on to the next day this time. We had 2 tournaments that are small in number, but very, very large in happening.
Yeah.
We're going to start off with Arcane tournaments in... Yeah, okay, there we go. It was in the Yucatan of Mexico.
Alright.
There we go. I was right. I got to trust myself more, but when I do, I forget that people are from Quebec. So, anyway.
First at the tournament was MK Leo, kind of expected. Second, we have Captain L. Third, we had Mr. R. Fourth, we had Chag. Fifth, we had Hobby. And also getting 5th was El
Cobrador.
Cobrador.
Yeah.
7th was Q-Rock. And also pulling up 7th place was Fierza Don.
The
Yeah,
Shulk.
that's Don.
Yeah. Again, this is a tournament that was very like small in like attendance.
Yeah, it was a con tournament.
Yeah, again, another con tournament. So
Yeah.
not everyone's gonna be there. Only 80 people. So we get to the top 8, and that's when all the action starts. And boy, did the action start!
So we have our first match of winter semis is MK Leo versus Chag. 3-0.
As you would expect, but Leo had to get disrespectful real quick and do the Bayo Ditto and sweep those games too.
Then other side was Mr. R versus Javi, Sheik Mirror, because who is he going to pick? Ness, Cloud, Psych,
Doc.
I forgot he picked Doc against the Cat.
Yo.
And that was going to be in the Cat's like first good win during that slump period. But we already know how the story went. The Cat went off last summer.
Right.
But on losers, apes, we have Q-Rock, the Fox versus Captain L. The Peak. He needs no introduction.
At all. He shouldn't need one at this point.
And El Cobrador, the Sheik versus Ferzadon, the Shulk.
Not in matchup needs no introduction. Either Shulk gets the hits or he doesn't. And in this set, he didn't.
He didn't.
So Cobrador won 3-1. And now we get to the people that we all mostly recognize when we get to winners finals, losers quarters. Winners finals, Mr. R versus MK Leo. MK Leo is probably the biggest demon that Mr. R has in this game.
Yeah.
If not him, it would definitely be DeBuzz.
Mm-hmm.
But he's beaten DeBuzz more recently than I can remember him beating Leo.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There's something about Leo. Like he just dissects ramen. Like I don't know what it is.
It's so bad because it's like we were watching this set and like Keitaro was like casting with like some dude, and then the guy was like, "Oh yeah, I think Mr. R is gonna win 3-1," and Keitaro was like, "Well, I'm gonna tell you the actual set count is gonna be Leo 3-2," and that's exactly what happened. And like the worst part is that like when Mr. R loses these sets, he's not even getting blown out. It's just like he's playing the game, and it's like I can't close out these stocks. I'm getting cut in my face. Sheik's defense stat is super low because she has high speed, probably the highest speed in the game.
Yeah, that's a whole ninja.
But when she gets hit, she.
You ever switch in ninja when stealth rocks are out?
Dang, he didn't get to play.
Damn, my sash is broken. That's crazy. But yeah, Ramen versus Leo is just like it gets better. Thank the Lord, because there was a point in late 2016, early 2017 where when they played, it was just like auto wash.
Yeah.
But now we've gotten to the point where the sets are always entertaining to watch, but for some reason, Leo just always wins out.
It's like when you're watching Naruto and you know Rock Lee is always going to throw hands, but he's always going to lose a fight because he's never won a fight canonically. But yeah, at least it's still entertaining to watch.
Yeah. And best believe when Rock Lee took off them fucking weights, we were all excited.
That was still the best fight.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But yeah. So now we drop to losers
Quarters.
We have Captain L fighting 3-0ing Javi.
Yeah, that was the beginning of the reign of terror.
Yeah.
Of that young rodent.
Because he tried going Ness because, you know, oh no,
Pika Ness.
Pikachu, and it's just like I
beat Best Ness last week.
Like,
Twice.
Also, I'm top 2 with my character.
Yep.
So I don't care about this counter Pika Ness. Get out of my face.
Only thing stopping Captain L from being the best Pikachu in Smash 4 is the Legacy title.
I was literally just gonna say Legacy.
If ESAM didn't literally build Brawl Pikachu in Smash 4 Pikachu within the first 2 years of the game, Captain L would be the best Pikachu right now. But because of those instances right there, if you ever say ESAM's not the best Pikachu, you're crazy. Hell, I might even call you crazy, and I'm advocating for L. But like, the Pikachu's nice.
Yeah.
That's the only player to ever probably make use of Beedle movement in all aspects of the game.
Yep.
Like other people are doing it for like, oh,
just for the
let me
thunder
do it for this combo, for the raw thunder specifically. But no, this nigga's actually just like, let me whiff punish and move and recover. Like he's actually accessing parts of the game we're not supposed to be in.
Yep.
L beat Javi, 3-0, beat the Ness and the Sheik. And then Chag beat Cobrador, 3-0. He's a Sheik main. I know we already talked about that matchup already. And then, oh boy.
He gave hands to Chag.
Chag lost to the Puff.
Oh no, he
beat
the Puff.
Beat the Puff, yeah.
And
I get mixed up sometimes.
And he's just like, yeah, that happens. But he's like, you know what? Well, let me actually play my character this time. Because he learned last week from Flat Iron 3.
Right.
If I'm playing against somebody who puts hands on my pocket, let me play my main.
Right.
Because I'm all the way, I'm this close to making money.
I'm in a different country. I didn't come to this country to play pockets.
So yeah, he put the rat on that girl. And you know, girls don't like rats. They see mice. They're like, eek.
Yeah, they start screaming. Get on top of the chair in the kitchen, point downwards.
And that's what that Bayonetta did. She screamed.
She tagged it for 3 games.
And she died.
Yep. And then Captain L moved on to
Mr. R.
the second most important set of the tournament.
Uh-huh.
Mr. L. No, well, excuse me. That's a Paper Mario character. Captain L. 3-0ing Mr. R. If you told me he beat Mr. R, I wouldn't be shocked. But if you told me he 3-0'd Mr. R, like clean slate.
And like every game was like Mr. R's like, oh, I almost got it. Oh, you're out of the percent window. Bingo! Thunder.
Every Thunder kill.
They say that lightning doesn't strike twice. It struck.
It struck
6
multiple times. Like Rama might be the luckiest person on the planet. like he's got a cool ass like scar thing going on now. Have you seen people get struck by lightning? They got these cool designs on them now when they live.
If they survive.
Yeah, that's a very big if. But when they do, they got the cool shit going on. It's like, yeah, look at this shit.
My man glowing. He looking like Electro from Amazing Spider-Man 2.
That stuff was crazy.
It's crazy how like.
Hot take, that was the highest level Pico we've seen.
Yeah, because he was utilizing all the stuff. Like Esam, he's just going off of like experience of just like, all feeling.
Yeah.
But my man is like, I'm going to push my character with the tools that are given to me. And he's out here moving and grooving. Like I haven't seen movement that good since Rydia played Saj at like one of the MVG sponsored Florida Johns.
Right.
Where like they were on Lilat. Saj was like all the way over here. And like he was just getting out of hit stun. Rydia, quick attack, cancels off the platform, and then hits him with thunder. And like if you see that sequence, like bruh,
nut. That's what Rede is. He's a nut. But we're not talking about him right now, even though that is another nice ass Pikachu. Captain L, like I'm locking it in. Highest level Pikachu we've seen, fucking in Smash 4.
Yeah.
Like Rede against Nairo, and then when he's at home in Florida, that's pretty fucking good. Esam in 2015 and 2017 was pretty goddamn good too.
Yeah.
But what we saw in Mr. L, Captain L versus Mr. R, not to that point. Not at all.
That's not being replicated by anybody else.
Except him, because he did it the very next set too. Beat Mr. R in Losers Finals, and then we don't get our Mr. R MK Leo run back that we all thought we were going to get when we looked at the bracket. We got Captain L versus Leo.
He really reset.
And that set, Leo has never looked lost playing this game. Ever.
He's like, wait, I usually am able to like...
There have been maybe 2 instances since his come up, way back in August of 2015, July 2015, excuse me, where he just like lost playing someone. This is one of those times. Pikachu's not supposed to be moving like this.
Because he's like...
These confirms don't kill these percents.
Wait, what's
this
going
isn't even
on
a
here?
confirm, I thought. What happened? But Captain L, he's just out here.
And then after he lost set 1 at Grands, he's thinking, okay, if I pick Cloud, I'm going to get gimped for every game.
Right.
Literally every one of my stocks. MK, I can't get in. And if he camps me, that's it.
Yeah.
Corn.
Ha!
Dang. I guess I gotta go to the pawn shop. Excuse me, I would like to trade in this Falchion for the parallel Falchion. Thank you very much.
I'm also thinking Bayonetta no, because he just beat Chag earlier.
Oh, yeah. No, he watched Chag. Also, that's his pocket.
Yeah.
That pocket will die.
So Leo had to run down the characters in his head. Only characters I thought he were going to go in this set were Martha and MK. Just because even though MK is like bad matchup on paper, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to dash like him anyway.
Yeah.
And Pikachu dies hella early from ladder. It's tiny rat. Remember Pikachu was fat?
Like
physically fat?
Yeah, he was chunky in the
90s.
in 64 Melee and just the first season. Like he picks up Pikachu and like he wasn't slim like he used to. He's going to Jenny Craig, but if you look at him how he used to be, he grew up, as you youth say.
Yeah. So he went Marth, and Captain L reset, and everyone was watching. I felt people watching that stream. Like I felt all the different parts of the world looking at Leo losing that Pikachu.
A million eye emojis.
Yep.
And then he was like, all right, bet. Lucina. And then at that moment, he realized why Mr. E primarily goes Lucina now. Because he could just swing.
You also realize why Lucina's a more popular character than Marth.
You can just swing.
Because you just have the freedom to actually, like, play your matchups out.
Yeah.
With Marth, you have to throw in this, like, unnecessary amount of not unnecessary, but this annoying amount of precision just because it's, like...
A lot of moves aren't safe on hit.
If they're not tipper.
And you could be at, like, 120, F smash. Oh, you didn't space it right. He's still alive.
Yeah.
And because it's Pikachu, you're most likely fighting him on Dreamland or Battlefield. So he's going to be living.
Yep. So you got to make every hit count. And his evasion is also, like, really good as a character. And Captain L as a player.
Yep.
So you got to make every hit count. Marth wasn't doing it. That's why he got reset on. So he brings out Lucina. Doesn't drop a game in the reset. So, like we've been saying for the past 2 years, going on 3 now because it's 2018, if you play Marth, you play Lucina.
Yep.
One is not better than the other. We are literally just picking different alts. But the alts happen to do different things. I don't know how they did that. That's a lot of talent and a lot of coding. Yeah. Expect to see that Leia Lucina back. I think this is going to be the beginning of...
And he's going to lose a lot less sets.
Marth Lucina Bayonetta. From Leo.
I'm still laughing because people told me that this kid was a Cloud main, and I'm like, I see that Marth more than this Cloud. And they're like, oh, but he plays more Bayos. It's just like, you know that Cloud is overrated in singles.
Yep.
But don't tell these kids that. Oh, I keep getting up air. Oh, stop being buns. Why are you losing neutral?
Why are you getting hit?
But
if you don't take the sword out of his hand.
Yeah, that'll wrap it up for Arcane tournaments.
Crazy stuff if you're an aspiring Pikachu player or you just like seeing some good gameplay. That's going to be one of the sets that goes into the Smash 4 Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
For sure. Captain L versus MK Lido.
Because I don't even think ESAM took his set over. But, yeah. So, our last tournament that we're going to go over today. Oh, wait. No, I'm lying. I'm lying.
Well, these are quick ones. Especially this next one. Overlords of Orlando 2 in Orlando, Florida. Oh, obviously. Salem did the double header. Let me go to Albany, New York on Saturday, and then Orlando on Sunday. That's not a crazy distance to travel because we have technology, but it's like, damn, you really went to 2 tournaments in 2 states in 2 days? Are you not tired?
Yeah,
apparently,
the flight was probably only like 3-4 hours.
Yeah, it's like a 2-hour flight, but still, you gotta deal with the jet lag.
Yeah, and then
I gotta
TSA.
It's like, oh, I have to actually play, man. But he looked fine, as indicated by him winning the tournament.
Then we have free agent Dyer getting second. Third, we had Sean, a.k.a. Cashmere, the second best Falcon in the game. Don't at me.
There's no ads allowed. We're disabling all notifications for that. Because that Falcon is nasty.
Kiki got fourth, Dyer's trading partner and one of his good friends, another Diddy Kong. And then fifth was Riot Lettuce.
One of the best shit posters in Smash 4. I see you.
Bayo, and Manny, who's one of Riot's bitter enemies. Didn't they throw hands at SmashCon?
2 years ago.
Yep.
Oh, wait, no. 2 years ago was... it.
Well,
why is SmashCon the tournament where people throw hands?
Because that's where everyone goes. That's our Evo.
That's very true, actually. That's very true.
So it's just like, oh, I remember what you said over the internet, dickhead.
Come here!
But,
like, 1 year was Matty G. Iota. The next year was...
Manny
Riot. Oh, that was last year, 2017. Yeah.
And then for seventh, we got Fresh Dynasty, a.k.a. Fresh Lede, a.k.a. Red Halberd.
Check out his SoundCloud. Check out his Twitter account where he just drops gems for you improving players.
Pro Tips, was it Pro Tips SSB?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Yeah, like, for all you people that are listening, it'll help you in your, no matter what level. Either you're going to find some new information or it's going to remind you of stuff that you learned way long ago. And Duffo, the...
Duff! Of course.
Of course he's Little Mac.
Punching niggas, like Little Mac. Gonna get the 7th place there, along with...
Lede?
Yeah, there we go.
At this, he plays a lot of characters, but at this tournament, it seemed that he played MK Bale. But,
yeah.
What were notable results?
Cashmere beating
Manny.
Yep.
Manny losing the Falcon for the second week in a row.
Yeah, because there might be something brewing in that matchup. And Dyer resetting on Salem. He did it at Too Hot to Handle at the end. At the near end of last year. It was like what? October that was?
Yeah.
Yeah, Halloween weekend. Of 2017. Dyer took the set off of Salem. And Large pop off, very large pop off. Well deserved though, because Salem was like number 2 in the game.
Yeah.
No, number 1.5 in the game.
Oh,
excuse
yeah.
me. That was the who's going to be number 1 at the end of season 4, Zero Salem, and that's one of the things that stopped Salem from being number 1. Yeah, pretty big deal for everyone involved. Then he just replicated his success, beat Salem again. You know,
Yeah.
got to do it because Diddy. A lot of people were playing about Diddy again.
It's like the people that the game is almost done. If you're still complaining, you just suck, bro. Like, you honest to God just suck. Cause like we in Tri-State, we complain a lot about this game because it sucks. But like we'll complain, we'll be like, man, that's whack. I'm beating you next week.
Yeah, like just like we craft shit to beat shit like that.
But these other losers, they'll take Cloud out of doubles.
Okay, but like for real,
Listen, all right, I understand that, but like the game's already done, and like
I hate it because like that's the reasoning for not taking him out.
yeah, so keep him.
Yeah,
And like
but,
if you're losing to Cloud, just pick Cloud.
That's very true. It's like, why did we get him out before?
Because people don't listen. That's why they're still there. Because like if you want to ban a character, you got to do it before the meta develops and
Yup.
then people like this is like, all right, you're actually like crippling me. Which
Yeah,
is why
we legitimately got an MK situation in Smash 4 with Cloud being in doubles.
Yeah.
By the way, like that shit. That's always like what we cited. Like, oh yeah, we have to ban Club. Wow, we have to ban Cloud now before he becomes a Brawl MK, and then he became a Brawl MK because someone wanted to ban him.
Mm-hmm.
So now we move into Smash Switch. We have 2 instances to look at. All right, MK and Brawl. Single-handedly changed the stage list. Brought up a whole other character because he was a fucking menace.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nobody was caring about Ices when you can still go to MK.
MK got rules implemented to the game. He got rules implemented to the meta that we played because he existed.
Ledge grab limit. Got to shorten the stage list, and by that we buffed indirectly Ices.
Yep.
And that's the actual character that killed the game.
Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Because you could fight MK.
You can't fight Ices.
You can't fight Ices. Certain characters actually can't fight Ices, no matter what you do.
Like, there are actually -4 matches against
Sheik,
Ices.
Fox. Just
You
play another
would be
character.
viable if you didn't get shield grabbed on everything. But, it's whatever. Oh,
But yeah.
no scrooging. Can't go under the stage.
Oh.
A rule specifically for MK that affects other characters too. Like if you're excessive stalling, that was like
Yeah.
an addendum. But like,
So hopefully we go into the new game wiser and with esports backing.
yep,
If we see some garbage, get it out.
get it out immediately. Because Cloud running tournaments for free,
That was whack.
that was super whack. And I personally enjoy watching Cloud play, but like watching Cloud every doubles tournament, like knowing what the result would be, it's kind of like, come on.
And because like a lot of people not only are new to the Smash Brothers community, but like we still get newcomers to Smash 4. They don't remember 2015 Smash, where like we would have all sorts of dumb characters, or at least the gimmicks them were just like, okay, yeah, Sheik and Game & Watch are dumb, but like it's Game & Watch.
I want to cite specifically CEO 2015.
The other team combinations like freaking
Pika.
Pika Lucas, Pika Game & Watch, freaking Villager and anybody.
Villager Ness. That was a really good team before DLC rolled around.
Dang. It's funny how you said foe in NGG's team / mains. And then let's see, what are the teams that we have here? So we got Naro Nick Haggett in 7th with ZSS Big Head. And then Larry playing Doc and Luigi in teams with Tyrant. Esam playing Pika, Diddy with MVD. The Buzz and Manny teaming. Okay, well, I'm just going to ignore that. Vinny playing Game & Watch with Will Sheik because, keep in mind when Vinny was known as PGN in Brawl, that was the best Game & Watch. Hungry Box, like you said, Hungry Box and Zero team in Puff Sheik. And then Shaky and MJG because those two were both godlike at dubs at the time.
Yep. And then Mr. Anti. And like the character diversity we got and like the stuff we saw at this tournament, this was like the premier doubles tournament in early meta. Like we hadn't seen doubles like this. We just seen like degenerate doubles.
Yeah.
But this was the first time we saw like actual like strategies, actual like good team play. We saw Ryo and Soul team for the first time at a big event. Like people were losing their minds at that.
Yeah, the Gainesville boys.
Like Black and Blue. Ike back throw into Little Mac anything. Like, what? And then they gave the back throw to Cloud.
But let's look at. Oh wait, we already went over top 8 for this.
Yeah, we already won the top 8.
And then-
Salsa, Salem for winning. Dyer for getting second, getting that set.
Yeah, we don't need to look at anything else because
And-
there was only 47 people there.
Yeah, and Cloud is a menace. Next.
Umeki Project. Now, I know a lot of y'all gave up on looking at Japanese brackets, and for all of y'all, shame.
Shame. You will learn so much.
You will always see some nut stuff looking at a Japanese bracket every single time.
This is the most normalized top 8 that we've seen in terms of character selection in a very long time.
Matter of fact, the character selection is why I wanted to speak on this tournament. Because you know how, like, when Sheik first got nerfed, everybody played Cloud in Japan.
Yep.
Then all those Clouds, except for Masashi, died.
Mm-hmm.
But now we're seeing here, Sue has a Cloud. Ken has a Cloud. And it's just like, what happened to Solo Sonic?
Solo meaning?
And then freaking Leia, remember that Greninja? Well, this isn't Cloud, but he's playing Diddy. It's like, what happened, bro?
Like in Japan, you'll see a lot of nutty picks, and you also see a lot of nutty meta development too.
Like characters that are like commonplace in the US but are super rare in Japan. It's just like, wait,
How?
is this why those wide eyes keep playing these characters?
Wide eyes?
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right. Logan, you're going to read the top 8 for Umeki Project.
So, the winner of Umeki Project was Kirihara, who was using Rosa, got first place. Umeki was bringing up second place, using Peach. Third was Sue, playing Lucario and Cloud. Fourth was Mao, playing Cloud. Fifth was Ken, playing Sonic and Cloud. Also bringing up fifth was Ket, who used Villager. Seventh was Aim, playing Sheik. And also seventh was Leia, playing Greninja and Diddy Kong.
And there's a bunch of other hitters that are just hidden in the bracket because that's what
Yup.
happens every Japanese tournament. Shogun got 13th. Rhino got 9th. Gak got 9th. Abadango got 17th.
Umeki, after losing to Sue, he had to crawl all the way to Grands, resetting.
His own tournament.
Because he's like, this tournament's named after me, I gotta win.
This is
And
my
then
project. I can't
Kirihara-
get a bad grade on it.
And then Kirihara's like, come on, I look like 0, you gotta die.
What? Shut up. He does kind of look like just like a tiny bit. But only a tiny bit.
And then let's go all the way to losers finals, and then we'll just go back from there because it's a lot tighter. Okay, so he got the run back on Sue. Umeki beat Cloud. Ugh, that's an awful matchup.
Ugh, yeah, Peach Cloud.
And then Mal beat Ken. Ken probably just went Cloud. And then Umeki beat Villager in losers quarters. And then he beat Aim to Sheik in losers 8s. Mal beats Leia. And then let's go a little bit deeper. Let's see. Okay. Oh, Raito was there.
Yeah, he got
Alright. And then Umeki beat Huro. Aim beat Gak the Ness. Don't let anybody tell you that Sheik beats Ness for free. That matchup is whole ugly.
Yeah, you gotta work for that win. For that win. Excuse me.
And then Corn, that's probably Zachary beating Shogun. Like, unfortunately, we couldn't find a stream for this tournament.
Like the VODs just aren't up yet if they exist.
Like, I went to... Wait, no, I didn't go on She Gaming's channel. I just went on their Twitch, and I didn't see anything.
Yeah, no past broadcast. Oh well.
Yeah, just your usual Japan tournament with the winner being, like, a top player. But, like, you look at everything leading up to first place, and it's just like, somebody died.
And it's also a new person in Grands. Because a very popular theme within the Japanese scene is like the players that the Americans know of. Like, you know, the Abadango, Kameme, Nietono, they're not usually the guys that win. And people do not usually go on streaks, as I'm talking about it. Like, the players that are popular in the States from Japan are always the players that are, like, have these streaks in Japan just being number one. Because that doesn't happen often.
Yeah.
As we're seeing now. Like, there's always, it's like, remember why does I remember, like, anyone was alive, but like way back when Japan was like starting to form a country, there'd be all these, like, you know what I'm trying to say. I need a word.
Regions?
Yeah, regions.
Sub-regions?
Yeah, I guess.
Freaking, oh my god.
But like people,
Are we gonna say provinces?
sure? I don't even know what they're like properly called.
Because like I'm thinking of what they're called in Japanese, but I don't know. They're just islands. Yeah, they're actually just islands.
But they're on land.
I mean, you know Japan's an archipelago, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
So like, the whole little comma that we see Japan be made of is not actually a giant landmass shaped like California. It's just a bunch of islands just smushed together.
I guess.
So.
But yeah, point being.
Either way,
point being.
You see player from this region being really good. You see this player from this region winning all the tournaments there. And then whenever they meet up, it's just like, all right, this is Battle Royale. I'm not sure if y'all saw that movie or read that manga. I know y'all didn't. But only one of you students are leaving.
Who's it going to be today? Today it was Kirihara. The next day might be Sue. The next day might be Niatono.
The next day it might be Raito.
And the next day it might be something you never heard of.
Like Pon Naganon.
Or Souther.
I haven't heard that name in so long.
Yeah. Remember when he was in grand finals with
T?
Was it him?
I think it was another Falcon.
It was one of those. It was either Peachy, Saya, or
yeah.
Souther. Because I remember them as like the Falcon trio.
Yeah. What are some other obscure names that they won't know? I know they don't know Yuzu. You already said, there are a lot of clouds there. Matsune the Cloud. You don't know about that. Yeah, actually, you just throw up a character. And they'll be like, oh, here's an obscure person that they don't know.
Diddy.
There's
Suinoko.
Suinoko. People forgot about him. That was the OG Brawl Diddy.
Yep.
Slash the only Brawl Diddy in Japan. Everybody else played the characters that they wanted to play. There's Masha now, who started off as Shulk. Then he was like, wait, Shulk sucks. And we play MK. Wait, MK doesn't function. And we play Diddy. Then Edge, also known as, well, he changed his tag to Suji now.
I like it better.
Because it's actually Japanese. I remember Niatono's Diddy. Rest in peace.
Yep.
Dainosuke. Oh yeah, they don't know about him. Purple Diddy. I think that's it. Give me another character.
Mega Man.
Mega Man. Daiki quit.
Yeah, that's the only name that I thought of. I just wanted to see if you would say it. God bless Daiki, the original Mega Man.
Right.
I remember him doing double Mega Man with Kameme way back when Kameme like wasn't super good yet.
Alright, give me one more character.
ZSS. Don't say Shiki.
S.
God damn it, dude. There really is something for everyone.
Yeah. But yeah. There's literally a ZSS player. Not ZSS. There's always like, you can name any character and there's like the player that everyone knows. Then there's like two other players where it's just like, who?
Yeah, like everyone will know about Earth, but nobody will know about Kuro. Like, prime example.
Shout out to Kuro almost beating the Buzz at Umabura Sat up Smash Master. And then he dropped Pit for Black Fox.
Just like Earth almost did.
Because Kuro is Japanese for black. Also, Fox is top 2. And if the game continued after this year, he'd be top 1.
That's a solid hot take. Solid. But yeah, we don't really have like a whole lot to talk about directly about Yumeki Project. We just want to talk about that it happened just so people don't forget that the Japanese scene still puts together these impressive events. And even though their events don't reach like the A and B tier too often, there's still a lot of stuff happening that you need to pay attention to.
And your favorite player from Japan, and your favorite U.S. player will go and get smacked up like they did earlier this year.
Yeah.
Like, that might be the new thing where we just talk about I'm blanking.
I don't even know what you're trying to say.
We talk about like just interactions.
Oh yeah, that always ends up happening.
And then the one time that we do see it, it's just like, that's why America doesn't come.
Yeah, exactly. They're not trying to get blown up. Yeah, that's all the tournaments of the.
Of course, this battery's almost
most recent weekend that we made a point to go over. There are a bunch more, obviously, because there's always a bunch of tournaments happening. But we try to keep it at the top because that saves time, a lot of time.
Because we could talk about the blow-ups that happen at each of these tournaments, but it's like, no need.
Let someone else do it, but nobody else is going to do it, so it's just going to be lost forever.
But yeah, any closing statements?
Anything else in general?
Nah.
Not really, no.
Well, I'm going to say shout-outs to Aaron Jackson, a.k.a. AJ, I played PM with him at Pitt, like way back. He's a new subscriber to our podcast.
Oh, yeah.
We should probably do that in the beginning.
That's good.
But they are already sitting through the whole thing. So they're
Yeah, if you're not sitting through the whole thing, I don't want you.
then eat a day.
Yeah. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Shout outs to any new subscribers that we got, but I know him personally, so it's like, thank you for listening, friend.
Yeah, thank you for everyone for listening. Starting off small, but before long, we're gonna get to the point where we don't know everyone's names.
Yeah.
That's a goal.
Mm-hmm.
I just wake up, oh shit, 3,000 views. Go back to sleep.
And then when we start getting sponsored, then that's when I'm gonna be Hollywood.
I don't know none of y'all.
Who is you? I got amnesia.
I don't even have eyes. What?
Well then. Anyway, thank you for listening to the 5th forecast of the Blackuweather report. I'm Nana.
I'm Dom. And until the next time that we have a group of events to go over, we'll be at home. But when they happen and you need someone to talk about them, we'll be the ones.
Because we're the hardest working podcasters in the business.
Probably, yeah.
What you mean probably?
I don't know. Don't you always leave room for other people?
Never.
Okay.
Not in this circumstance.
Oh, okay. But yeah, like we said, until next time, we're out of here.